Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Here's a quick guide on how to complete the Proving Grounds Grandmaster Nightfall. I'll first show you our loadouts followed by the strategies. Timestamps are in the description below. This Grandmaster contains barriers and unstoppables. There is a couple of void and arc shields but nothing major. The threat is solar, so definitely have some solar resist mods. At the time of the recording, the surges were solar and strand. This could be different for you depending if you do a GM on the week it comes out or later on through your Conqueror title. So always double check what the surges are and match a subclass and weapons to them. Moving on to loadouts, we had a Warlock running well for damage combined with Phoenix Protocol to gain super energy upon getting kills in the well. The Titan ran Behemoth combined with Hoarfrost to make Stasis Crystal walls. The Hunter ran Mobius Quiver for add clear along with Aeon Swifts for making heavy ammo. Moving on to weapons, the Warlock ran Riptide for close encounters along with Skyburner's Oath Scout Rifle. I really recommend bringing this gun, and there's one I've always brought with me during the Proving Grounds GM, so hear me out. Not only does it go through Cabal shields, but it can also take out the shield generators. This way you never have to get too close. Finally, the Warlock had a heavy linear for DPS. The Titan ran Arbalest for stunning barriers along with Scout Rifle for stunning unstoppables. They also had a heavy linear for damage. Meanwhile, the Hunter is bringing an Outbreak Prime for stunning barriers, a grenade launcher for add clear, and finally a heavy linear for DPS. Now onto mods, starting with a class item. Run any of the mods that help reduce your ability cooldowns when using different abilities. You could also run the mods Proximity Ward and Healthy Finisher to get your health back along with an overshield when performing a finisher. For leg armor, you can run mods that help with your ability regen when picking up Orbs of Power. You could also run Scavenger mods to pick up additional ammunition when picking up ammo bricks. On your chest armor, run a Solar Resist mod. There is a lot of fire throughout the whole GM. You could also run a Concussive Dampener to reduce incoming damage from grenades, or a Void Resist mod against the boss. For gauntlets, yet again run any mods that boost your ability regen when picking up Orbs of Power. Finally, for the helmet, I suggest you have a heavy ammo finder along with Scout Finder for your teammates. Also run some Ashes to Assets to get your super back on grenade kills. These are the loadouts that we used. Either copy them or use them to make your own designs. You do not need the same loadouts, subclasses or characters that we have to complete this GM. With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. As soon as you spawn in, equip your sparrows and drive over to the left side of the map. You want to make your way up these pipes until you get to the top. Take out the turret in front of you and use these rocks around you for cover. There will be an Unstop fighting amongst the Vex, but you can leave it alone for the time being. Instead, focus on the Cabal and the barrier in front of you. Try to snipe the turrets at the back of the map to get them out of the way. By now, the Unstop behind you should have made its way up, so go ahead and kill it for plat. Do not worry about the Vex, they can be ignored and left behind to save time. Once done, push up, clearing the adds along the way. A good location is the far left side, where you can clear the adds and any remaining turrets. There should be another Unstop champion hiding near the back, but you can use the rocks around you to head glitch it. Once it dies, the mini boss will spawn, so rotate back to the pipes. Just use them for cover to snipe at all the adds, including the Unstop champ. If you see grenades going for you or the boss's missiles, you can crouch and use the front pipe work for cover to avoid them. Once the boss is on half health, it will put up a shield generator. One person who has the Skyburner's Oath can rotate to the back of the map out of the boss's range and shoot through the shield to destroy the generator. This way you don't have to get too close. When the generator is destroyed, more adds and another Unstop will spawn in. Once again, use the pipe work to kill the adds and the boss. You can leave the Unstop till last for an easy finisher for heavy ammo. From here, make your way through the tunnels, taking out the adds along the way until you reach the tank room. Now, before jumping down, crouch near the hole and shoot through it to try to take out as many adds as possible. The strategy for this room is lengthy, but if done properly will help you to survive. Jump down and go to the bottom right hand corner. First things first, kill the snipers up top on the right and left side balconies. Whatever you do, do not jump up onto the balconies because it will spawn more adds. Clear out any adds around you to make the area safe and then focus on the mini bosses in the middle of a room. Getting rid of them is a priority as some of them can jump up into the sky and shoot you behind the cover or shoot missiles at you. Next, take out the interceptor in front of you on the right side. Simply head glitch the top of a ramp to try to aim at the Scion. There are two more interceptors, one at the back and one to the far left, but you can leave them alone for the time being. The next step is to kill the two barrier champions. Just focus fire on one at a time, and if you are confident, get some finishers for heavy ammo. Sometimes one of them will rotate to the back left or the right sides, but you can use the walls for cover against the interceptors to get rid of a barrier. Finally, get rid of the two interceptors using range against them so they cannot hit you. As soon as the last one dies, two tanks will spawn in along with a whole host of adds. Once again, retreat to the back right and take out the snipers on the right and left balconies. Quickly clear out any ads around you, but your main priority is to kill the tank on the right by shooting it in the legs. You will then have a brief respite to get rid of any ads around you. There will also be 2 barriers, but do not worry about them because they will eventually rotate to the back middle of the room out of range. Instead, clear out the minor ads around you because eventually the tank on the left will rotate to the right side. When it is on the left, it cannot hit you because there's too much cover in the way. Wait for it to rotate and again shoot the legs. Once done, you can then rotate to the middle of the room to clear out the rest of the ads and get some heavy out of the champs. With the room complete, push up further into the tank until you get to the tracks. Before going through the doorway, wait and let the ads come to you. Among them will be an Unstop champ, which you can lure away by having it aggro onto you. Before going through the door, there will be a mini boss around this area, along with a sniper to the far left ledge. Clear them out and avoid the flying rocks because they will kill you on impact. Pick up the orb to open the door and drop it. Have 1 decoy stand next to the doors to lure the gladiators out of hiding, whilst the other 2 provide cover fire. Once again, before going all the way through the doors, make sure to kill the turrets on the far left side. Then get rid of the barrier to the right side along with any ads. Only when it is clear do you then want to bank the orb to open the next door. Again, clear the ads, clear out the turrets to your left and at the back. Use the doorway and the box to the right for cover. When you kill the mini boss in front of you, it will spawn additional ads in the main room, including gladiators. Also be aware of a sniper above you when you go to pick up the orb of power. If you want, you can run for the platform and turn around to kill the gladiators behind you. Once done, use that same doorway to then clear out the second barrier on the left. After banking both orbs, the next area will open up. Feel free to use your supers here to clear the ads because the podium in the boss room will give you your super back. Among the ads will be a barrier and an unstop, so try to do some finishes for any last minute heavy ammo. You are now in the boss room. If you have your supers, put them down before activating the podium to get new ones. Now once the boss spawns in, get ready to destroy the projectiles. To keep it simple, we call them meatballs for quick callouts. Destroy the meatballs and rotate to the top right side of the map as quickly as you can. Use your supers to clear out the ads if you have to. We also used inverse to safely get ourselves across. The boss has received an update, to the point now where he will almost chase after you. If he gets too close, simply jump through the tunnel to the other side to shoot at him. If he comes after you again, then jump back through over and over. Do not stay inside the tunnel though, because it will burn you. In our case, we ended up getting him stuck on some debris, however it isn't reliable. Once the boss loses a bar of health, some Unstop champs will spawn in the top 2 corners. The boss in the meantime will rotate to the middle and will throw down a shield generator where he will throw meatballs at you. So assign 1 person to clear the meatballs whilst the other 2 kill the Unstop next to you. Kill it as quickly as you can because in the meantime the second Unstop is running across the map towards you. The first Unstop should be dead by the time the second one reaches you. With this strategy, you are relying on 1 person to destroy the meatballs, whilst that person is relying on the other 2 to kill the Unstops. Remember to use your supers and heavy to quickly kill them. If you need to, go through the tunnel to the other side if you get surrounded. Once the ads are gone, whoever has Skyburner's Oath focuses on destroying the generator, whilst the other 2 cover them from the meatballs. Once it is destroyed, additional ads will spawn in, so be prepared for it. Yet again, damage the boss, destroy the meatballs, rinse and repeat until the boss loses another bar of health. Once it does, it will then jump up onto the high ground where another generator will be created. This time, go to the front of the room. Yet again, 1 person on meatball duty whilst the other 2 deal the unstops. Coordinate your attacks and kill 1 as quickly as you can so that the other one is on its own. This is why stasis is so great for it, because you can literally freeze 1 for later. Once complete, yet again, 1 person destroys the generator and the other 2 cover fire. You may want to angle yourself to the far left or the right to get a good shot on the generator. After destroying it, clear out any meatballs and rotate to the top left or the right side corners. There will be more ads, so clear them out and use the tunnel to rotate. When the ads die, the boss will be on its own, so throw everything you have at it and remember to use the tunnel if you need to rotate to buy time. And there you have it, that's how you complete the Proving Grounds Nightfall on Grandmaster difficulty. If you have found the guide to be helpful, then please like, share and post a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny 2 guides. Thank you for watching and I'll see you all next time.